Santorini, my favorite place, one of my favorite places in the world, not just for wine, but definitely the greatest place in the world to drink wine, which is the Gaia wine estate here in Santorini with Yiannis Paraskevopoulos, who I get to see all the time in the US, which is always a treat for me. One of the great minds of our world, I honestly believe, and
I'm blushing.
And one of the and of course one of the great winemakers. So
thank you so much for saying that.
Well,
I don't believe a word.
Just don't pull my regulator out when we're diving.
That's an idea.
So tell us kind of where we're at.
Well,
a little bit about this beautiful place.
At our winery, Santorini. We're by the sea because actually the winery is by the sea. It was a very old tomato processing factory.
Sure.
So yeah, we do our lovely acidical wines, white, dry, crisp, and we're doing all kind of other things.
So
as submerging wines
into the water. So beautiful island with geology that goes back millennia. Talk a little bit about.
Well, it is a volcanic. Santorini is an active volcano. Let me kill my phone. I will. No, I cannot. I'm sorry. It's an active volcano, and we have this. We have had many eruptions. We will have more eruptions in the coming future, undoubtedly. But the big one, the one that shaped the island as it is today, goes back in 1500 BC.
Sure.
So like 2,500 years ago. And that created this layer of volcanic ash on which basically we're growing our grapes. And then acidic grapes. And then all this way of growing grapes on the soil leads to wines where practically all their attributes are linked to the soil.
And a big reason, I mean, there was no phylloxera, so you have 500 sometimes year-old rootstocks that are pulling up and demything this idea of minerality, either that it doesn't exist or that it's arbitrary, but doing work to actually understand that volcanic soil has a link no matter where it is or what type it is around the world.
True. I mean, you taste Catarato from the Lipari Islands, you taste Koshu from Japan, you taste Furmints in Hungary, or Asirtko in Santorini. Although they are different, those wines, quite different, but you can see a common line that unifies those wines. You can sense that it is minerality behind those wines and volcanic soil. It is
feeding into that.
I haven't said by saying that. I don't mean that in order to have minerality, you have to have volcanic soils. No, what I meant is that on volcanic soils, minerality is more present.
Sure.
For many reasons. One is that you have a higher percentage of minerals, and then basically the fact that those soils are most of the time so poor in clay leads to soils that are phylloxera safe.
Right.
So not having phylloxera equally means that you can grow your roots for centuries.
And clearly, Santorini is a very beautiful, stunning place when it comes to fruits or vegetables that do grow here: tomatoes, capers, vines, fig trees. Trying to.
This soil cannot support high yields.
Sure.
But it can provide excellent maturity on low yields, and the fruits, tomatoes, grapes, whatever, are very concentrated in flavors.
And I was saying the tomato vines or orchards, they look like tomatoes growing out of black concrete parking lot. But they do, and the flavors are spicy and beautiful. We're near the airport, so people have to come and go when they don't want to take a boat at 8 knots.